Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Stock. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Today I'd like to give you an update on ABML, American Battery Metals Core, and it's a stock that I've been watching for quite a while now, and I bought what it was somewhat higher in price relatively than relative to what it is now, and should I keep a hold of that stock? Should I just trail it out for a little bit? Well, we had some recent news come out, and that's exactly what I'd like to share with you in this video as a possible catalyst that we have going forward. So stick around, I'll tell you all about it. Let's get ready to rock. Welcome back. For those of you who are interested, down in the description is a link to my Patreon. If you want to go over there and check it out, I got two different portfolios available over there, my growth portfolio, my dividend portfolio. I also have a weekly newsletter, a weekly watch list of stocks that I put out. I also have put out Patreon exclusive videos. I'm due to put out another one of those relatively soon. And I also have a private Discord where you can go and you can talk with the members of the Patreon and with me. I'm in there pretty much every day throughout the trading week, sometimes on the weekends, just talking about different trading things, different things that we see in the market, and just answering general questions here and there as we go along on this investment journey towards financial freedom. I'm getting really tongue-tied here. Let me move right along. That link for Patreon is down in the description. Also down in the description, you'll find a link for WEBULL. By signing up and depositing $100, you get a chance at, you get 2 free stocks guaranteed. That chance is anywhere from $10 up to $1,850. I also get 2 free stocks for the referral. So thank you guys. It helps support this channel. Just watching this helps to support the channel. If you want to be a further support, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, share it with your friends. Really help me grow out the subscriber base that we have. The more support that I have, the more that I can be on here. And my goal is to be on here every day, multiple times a day. And I'm gearing up to that, and we'll see what all I have coming out for you. In any case, let's get on to the news for the stocks. Alright, so we'll start off with the smaller news first. We have that American Battery Metals, which is ABML, and this is on WEBULL, just in their little news tab here. And you can see that there's not a lot to report on. They are a penny stock company, high-risk company. It's one that's been talked about before on this channel and on other channels. And if you look at the stock price, it had a really nice run up, almost to $5 per share. And then I had some of these shares early on before this pop, and then I bought a few more afterwards, and then I took the ride down. It was a small position because it was a high-risk play in the first place, so it was something that I didn't put a whole lot into. I did decide to leave in my growth portfolio and just as a small position in there, see what would happen over time, and I think that we have some near-term catalysts coming up. So back to the news. This one is not one that I intended to talk about. I have something different for you, but in going through that news, this also popped up there, and I at least think that it speaks to the legitimacy of ABML as a solid company, at least to buy the land so that they can actually do the battery recycling, the lithium battery recycling that they intend on doing in Fernley, Nevada, and this land purchase is near Fernley. So let me share out my web browser. Alright, so in WEBULL, the news that we had there, and this is Seeking Alpha that you can see here. So I got here from WEBULL just by clicking on the news link that was there, and you can see that they're purchasing 80 acres of land near Sparks, Nevada. I haven't checked exactly where that is in relation to Fernley, which is where their headquarters are going to be for their battery recycling. But they have the new land, and for that, they say additional flexibility in building out facilities to store and recycle lithium batteries. Right now they have just over 12 acres in Fernley, Nevada, in order to have their offices, warehouse, and also their production facility for recycling the batteries, and I think also some laboratory space there as well. So, and then we have the Chief Resource Officer quoted here talking about how it builds out more of their infrastructure that they have moving forward with their battery recycling business. So now to the news that I wanted to share. When I found this news, I didn't find it first, and when I did find it, I wanted to confirm its legitimacy. I didn't want to just follow some link on the internet. I wanted to be able to find it myself. So I've been watching the City of Fernley's page. I've been watching their minutes for their meetings that they have, waiting for news to come out about the permit, and we finally have building permit news on that. So if you take a look here, it's cityofFernley.org. That's it for the website, and if you just want to go to Google and just type in City of Fernley, just like you see on the screen here, and then Google search it and then click on it there, it will bring you here to their actual website. And then you want to go to Agendas and Minutes, and it will bring you to the Agenda Center. And you want to scroll past all this stuff all the way down until you get to the Planning Commission meeting agenda, and you want to check out the one that's for May 12th. So if you click on this, I already have this open for you in another tab. As a matter of fact, let me move it over one. There we go. This is where the agenda brings you, and you can see that it's taking place on May 12th of 2021. So that would be 5 days from today. So that's Wednesday of next week. And it does say it's taking place at 5 p.m. It's important that you realize that that's Pacific time. So that's 3 hours later than what it looks like for Eastern time. So for that, that's 8 p.m. Eastern time, and the significance there is that the stock market also runs until that 8 p.m. Eastern time. Now, for ABML being an OTC stock, I think that it only trades during the regular trading hours, during stock market open. So this would be on Wednesday that this board meeting would take place, or this Fernley Planning Commission agenda. So the Fernley Planning Commission, that's when this meeting takes place on May the 12th. May the 13th would be following this. So if we're going for buy the rumor, sell the news, if this actually is a catalyst going for us for ABML going forward, then Monday, Tuesday, and even into Wednesday, we could really see that price run up if people believe this to be a candidate for really moving forward with ABML's business. Thursday, you could experience a sell-off after that news comes out over whether or not that this thing was approved. So just be aware of that when you take a look at it. Now, when you're here, you want to scroll down until you get to 3.2. All right, so if you scroll down and look at section 3.2, this is the paragraph that you want to pay attention to. And right here, it says about the lithium-ion battery recycling pilot plant that we would have in the zoning district, 12.44 acres. So this matches what is on the website for ABML if you go and check out their website as well. So this is that permit approval, the conditional use permit that they're applying for. And there's some documentation. Some of it's neat to look at to see what's being planned. I have some of that open for you as well, and I'll share that. Some of them are a little bit boring, like photometrics, I think is just the lighting that's around the buildings. But you can go ahead and give them a look through so you can see the application that they have, and you can see whether or not it's going to be approved or not approved. And there you go, you got American Battery Metals Company. Here it shows the project site in Fernley, Nevada. And then here, I was already doing some scrolling through these. I was looking through the different things that they plan. And let me zoom in here. Those are solar panels planned to be on top of the roof. So we have some nice renewable energy going into the new construction. So I think that that will be a positive thing for ABML. I don't know if it'll impact the price too much, but it's something, green energy is something that's important to me. So something that you would want to see for ABML as they go forward. And then if you wanted to see some of the chemicals that they're going to be dealing with, these are all just the different filings that you see in these documents that are attached here. So I think that this hearing that they have could be for the conditional use permit. If that gets approved, it could be a catalyst going forward in the next week for the price for ABML. So let me summarize. ABML has the Fernley, Nevada meeting where they're going to get permitted. Well, possibly, most likely, the permit will be approved for them to start their construction. They might have some other permits through the state of Nevada in order to clear before they can actually start that construction. But this should be a good step, and it also could cause the price, under the right market conditions, of course. You always have to pay attention to macroeconomics, but it could cause the price to spike, at least temporarily for us, since they don't really have the facilities built yet. But as they get built and as they start the production, all these different phases should be things that cause some price movement to take place. So keep your eye on this for next week. Keep it in mind. Research it if you don't have a position, or if you're thinking about taking a position, or if you already have a position, read up on it over the weekend, and have a decision maybe for Monday or so, and maybe you could see some movement, maybe you won't see some movement. I'm not sure. This is one that an event that I'm keeping my eye on, and since I already have a position, I plan on just riding out depending on how well it's received. If it spikes sharply, where it takes me up over my current cost basis for that stock, then I might sell, let it drop again, and then buy back in with a position. maybe some more shares just for less money is a way that I could see playing it going forward. Like I said, it's already a small position in the first place, but it's a company that I like the sound of it. I like the idea of it. It's just up to them to capitalize on that idea. And without evidence that they can do that, I don't really want to push a large investment into the company, but I do like the sound of what they have right now going forward into the construction phase, or actually right now they're in the permitting phase, but going into the construction phase that should follow. So that's what I have for you. If you want to check out my Patreon, that link is down in the description. The link for WEBULL is down there too. If you need a trading platform and you want some free stocks, you can go ahead and sign up and deposit $100 and make that happen. Thanks ahead for any support that you have to show. If you haven't subscribed, remember the subscribe button's there. You can hit the notification bell so you can see anytime my videos come through. Hit the like button. Tell all your friends about it. Help me grow this thing. Thank you very much. Remember, these videos are for entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research and due diligence. Contact a financial advisor before making any financial decisions. I'm Dr. Stock. Thanks for rocking with me. Now go get that money.